All right, welcome in everybody for another doubleheader of your Johnson & Wales basketball. We got Lady Wildcats set to host the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University. We're about 45 seconds away from tip-off. Both teams riding win streaks. Wildcats 6 games in a row and the Mustangs 4 games in a row. I think a big difference here is the points per game. The Wildcats average 72.5 points per game, while the Mustangs only average 51. Wildcats shooting is much better than the Mustangs on the season so far. Both these teams, it'll be their first matchup of the season. They'll play one other time in about 2 weeks. So we're getting ready to get teams lined up for the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll send it down to Christopher Plano.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Johnson & Wales University Wildcat Center for this afternoon's women's basketball game. This afternoon, your Wildcats host the Mustangs from Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor our country and the men and women who serve it with the playing of this afternoon's national anthem. I am your public address announcer, Chris Plano, welcoming you this afternoon to the Wildcat Center Gym. And now for the starting lineups for this afternoon's women's basketball game. First for the visiting Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University. A junior at guard from Wilson, North Carolina, number 0, Kayla Kent. A junior at guard from Orlando, Florida, number 3, Ariana Moit. A junior at guard from Anchorage, Alaska, number 10, Carrington Towns. A senior at forward from Norfolk, Virginia, number 11, Judea Edmonds. And a junior at center from Conway, North Carolina, number 22, Regina Woodley. Mid-Atlantic Christian University, head coached by Charles Troxell III. He's assisted by Torrance Press. All right, Wildcat fans, let's get on your feet and greet your Johnson & Wales University Wildcats. A 5'9" senior at forward from White Plains, Maryland, number 2, Jordan McDuffie. A 5'6" junior at guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 3, T. Dorsey. A 5' freshman at guard from Monroe, North Carolina, number 10, Carrington Clark. A 5'6" sophomore at guard from Columbia, South Carolina, number 11, Jayla Lovett. And a 5'11" sophomore at forward from Rock Hill, South Carolina, number 22, Joya White. Your Wildcats are coached in her first season by Jill Dunn. She's assisted by Alexius Hampton and Leon White. Ladies and gentlemen, your referees for this afternoon's women's basketball game were appointed by the United States Collegiate Athletic Association in conjunction with the Eastern Metro Athletic Conference. Welcome to the Wildcat Center Gym here at Johnson & Wales University, Charlotte. We're going to play some Friday afternoon women's basketball And as a tradition before every home athletic event, beware that all that enter, this is our house. Let's go Wildcat!
All right, there you have it from Chris Plano, the intro. The Mustangs going to have first possession, and they are going to have an easy bucket.
Regina Woodley from Carrington Towns.
So Wildcats in the white uniforms, Mustangs in the orange. Wildcats got a dominating win over Warren Wilson this past Wednesday, 71-55. Jordan McDuffie leading the way in that one with 22 points. Mustangs going to open up in man defense. Step back jumper from Lovett off the right side, a rebound from number 11, Judia Edmonds. Wildcats are going man defense as well. On the drive, the block from Joya White. 22 on 22 action there was White getting the block on Woodley. Carrington Clark running point. T. Dorsey with it now, just outside the block. Step back jumper off the mark, but an offensive rebound from White goes right back up with it, and her shot's no good. And that rebound taken by Kayla Kent. Edmonds top of the key, gives it up to Moit. Woodley now down on the baseline. Edmonds gets it blocked. And not aware of the shot clock.
30-second shot clock
Couldn't
violation.
get that one off in time. Wildcats come away with the defensive stop. If you're just tuning in, Johnson & Wales women's basketball, first game of the doubleheader tonight. Wildcats are taking on the Mustangs.
Wildcats basketball.
Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Wildcats in the white uniforms with possession right now. Mustangs in the orange. Lovett on the baseline. Brings it back out to McDuffie. He's going to pull the three. Off the left side, offensive rebound again. This time it's Clark. Now Dorsey going underneath. Shot won't fall. Kent's going to come away with the rebound, but she's going to have to fight for it. And that's Dorsey causing the jump ball, and possession arrow is going to keep it here for the Wildcats. So it'll be Clark to inbound. The good hustle play from Dorsey, regaining another possession for the Wildcats. Wildcats are without Jordan Durant tonight. And there's their first bucket of the game coming from
Jordan
the leading scorer,
McDuffie.
Jordan McDuffie. Woodley hands it off, back to Kent. Deep in the shot clock again. Go inside to Woodley, spins. And a nice defensive stand from Carrington Clark. Despite the height disadvantage, gave Woodley everything she could, and here goes Clark on the offensive side, drawing the foul. She'll be at the line for two free throws.
Foul number 3, Ariana Moity. Her first team foul. Substitution in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 24, Taisha Williams. Carrington Clark at the line for your Wildcats, shooting 2.
Clark, a 58% free throw shooter. One of two there. Wildcats are going to set up a press, and Mustangs easily break it. Edmonds off the glass, can't get the roll, but the foul's going to be on Clark. Edmonds a 67.5% free throw shooter.
Johnson & Wales foul on number 11, Jayla Lovett, her first team foul.
Actually going to credit that foul to Lovett.
Judea Edmonds at the line, shooting 1.
Decent crowd for a Friday mid-afternoon game. That was scheduled 48 hours ago. So not much of a heads up for most people. McDuffie in the lane, gets it blocked by Edmonds. Edmonds collects the rebound, and McDuffie's going to pick up a foul.
Johnson Wales foul on number 2, Jordan McDuffie, her first. Second team foul.
Inside, Woodley trying to get around White and gets called with the travel. It's about the 4th time the Mustangs have got it deep in the paint. And the Wildcats have been able to hold their ground. Not much scoring in this first quarter so far. Tied 3-3. 6:11 left. McDuffie on the block. Good move. Rims right off. Gets her own rebound. Goes right back up with it. It's blocked, but foul called on Edmonds.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul on number 11, Judea Edmonds, her first. Second team foul. Jordan McDuffie at the line for your Wildcats, shooting 2.
McDuffie, a 78% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first one. McDuffie, the leading scorer for your Wildcats, averaging 18.8 points per game, shooting 46% from the field and nearly 34% from 3. Goes 2 of 2 there. Williams straight ahead, the good look underneath.
Regina Woodley from Natalie Cooper.
Two Wildcats in the paint ahead, McDuffie and Dorsey. Dorsey will take it herself at the free throw line and miss the jumper. Edmonds looking for a guard, able to get it to Moit. Foul called on the shot attempt.
Substitution checking in for your Wildcats, number 5, Kara Scott. Johnson Wales foul on number 10, Carrington Clark, her first. Third team foul. Also checking in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 1, Tyasia Jordan. Ariana Moit at the line, shooting 2.
So Scott's coming in to replace Clark. Just picked up that first foul. First shot from Moit is good. Moit, a 65.5% free throw shooter. Looks like Kayla Kent set the check back in for the Mustangs. A rebound from McDuffie. Scott trying to dump it down low into White. Pass deflected out of bounds.
Check it back in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 0, Kayla Kent.
So we love it to inbound. Deep on that sideline. Let's throw it out to McDuffie. Step back, that's a long 2, and nearly duds in, but falls out and kept alive, and coming away with it goes to Mustangs. Durant, aggressive defense, trying not to get into foul trouble like she did against Warren Wilson, and that shot off the side of the backboard. As McDuffie will grab another rebound. Under 5 to go. Dorsey goes baseline. The floater leaves it short. A rebound from Edmonds. Poor shooting from both teams this first quarter so far. Edmonds trying to create some space. Has to give it up to Moit. Top of the key on White. Kayla Kent will try a three, and that one rattles in and out. That one was halfway down. Rebound from White. Now it's out ahead to McDuffie. Through the contact. Foul called. Be a blocking foul on
Mid-Atlantic
Kent.
Christian foul number 0, Kayla Kent, her first. 13 foul. Checking in for your Wildcats. Number 14, Ayanna Blackman. Number 24, Mariana Ballard. Jordan McDuffie at the line, shooting 2.
So Ballard and Blackman will replace Dorsey and White. So that leaves McDuffie and Lovett as the only starters remaining out there. It's a free throw here to put Wildcats back on top. So we're tied 6-all. Make it 7-6 off the 2 made free throws from Jordan McDuffie. Cross court pass, another 3. Again, no good. Long rebound out, collected by McDuffie. McDuffie trying to dance around Edmonds to kick out for Lovett. Ballard straight on, a deep 3, left short. Easy rebound for Williams. Williams finds Edmonds at the elbow. Edmonds puts it on the ground and gets it knocked away, and Ballard comes out of the pack with it. Up ahead to Scott. Finds McDuffie. Steps into that three-pointer off the right side. A rebound from Blackman, goes right back up with it. Her shot no good. Now Kayla Kent going to 1-on-3, takes it herself.
Kayla Kent.
McDuffie heading towards the block, and Lovett will take a 3. Bank is open.
3-point basket, Jayla Lovett.
Didn't know the banks were open this late on a Friday. Wildcats. Oh man, we're trading threes here. Edmonds knocks down that one.
Judea Edmonds from Tyesha Williams.
McDuffie spins, stops on a dime. Can't knock down that shot, but another offensive rebound. This time it was Blackman, and again, putback attempt denied. Foul on the floor, it's gonna be on McDuffie. She was forcing Williams to the sideline. I'm gonna say too much elbow on that one.
Substitution, checking in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 22, Regina Woodley. In for your Wildcats, number 22, Joya White, and number 31, Leslie Hodges.
So
the last Johnson & Wales foul on number 2, Jordan McDuffie, her second. 4th team foul.
So Hodges and White check in for McDuffie and Blackman. Kent gets in the lane, shot high off the backboard, no good, a rebound. Scott lost it for a second, ball on the floor still. Mustangs get it. And a deep 3, left short, rebound from Hodges. And a foul called. It's going to be on Williams, I believe. So 1:44 left to go. First quarter action. Wildcats down by 1 against their EMAC conference rival, Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Lovett, one-handed off the glass, no good. Both these teams struggling on offense. Oh, nice dish inside. The one-handed pass from Tyesha Williams was going to force a Wildcats timeout. down by 3, 13-10. So, quick timeout for both teams. Still just over a minute left in this first quarter. Wildcats down by 3. McDuffie right now on the bench with 2 fouls. Ballard, tough shot off the glass. Ballard mainly stays on the outside of the three-point line as a sharpshooter that time, showing that she can go inside, get a tough bucket in the lane. The Wildcats will come away with the turnover. Scott pushing it ahead, inside to White. Draws 2 defenders, her shot, rims off. Offensive rebound, Hodges, the hook shot, off the glass. Hodges has started to come on strong in the second half of this season. Really becoming a force on the offensive glass. I think every game she'll usually be there. Gets about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds. Mustangs are going to hold for the last shot. Down to 5 seconds. Williams kick out in the corner. Kent. Three-pointer no good. That'll close out the first quarter. Wildcats on top 14-13. Quick 4-0 spurt after that timeout from the Wildcats about a minute ago. We'll be back here in about a minute with your second quarter action. All right, Mustangs ball to start this second quarter. Unfortunately, I don't have any live stats in front of me, but I can judge that until that shot right there, both teams shooting poorly. The 3 to start the second quarter from Carrington Towns, nothing but net. Go down low, spinning. Nice move from Joy White. Mustangs swinging around the perimeter. That 3's no good. The rebound tipped out, right back to Williams. Now a wide open look at 3, airmail. Carrington Clark back in, running point. Dorsey with it now. Gets the screen from Hodges, rolls to the basket, and the jumper from Dorsey's knocked down. shot falls in. Touched every part of the backboard in the rim there and falls. And quick trigger from Ballard, in and out. Fight for the rebound, loose ball collected by the Mustangs. Back in the corner. Good passing by the Mustangs. Through the contact, foul called on the second attempt. Taisha Jordan took a shot. It'll be a foul on the floor, not the shooting attempt. Couple subs in for the Mustangs. Edmonds, along with, I believe, Moit. Yes, Moit's back in to replace Jordan and Williams. Shot off the glass, no good. Woodley gets it taken away by Ballard. Dorsey, the pump fake, the drive. Nice lay-in. Wildcats finding success in the paint. So we're tied 20 all. Scoring started to tick up now. Edmonds, clear foul on Dorsey. There'll be 3 shots coming up. Shots here for Edmonds, misses the first. Edmonds a 67.5% free throw shooter. Gets the friendly roll on that one. And another friendly roll on that shot. Someone lost a shoe. Wildcats will have an advantage, 5-on-4. Dorsey's gonna take a 3. Good! It was Woodley on the other end that lost a shoe. But the Wildcats with an advantage. Wildcats now in the zone. Edmonds the pump fake, the kick out, and the extra pass in the corner. Moit tries a 3, that one's no good. Loose ball, last touch by Woodley. It'll be Wildcats ball. Dorsey is having a good second quarter here. Moves through the lane. Ball now in the hands of Clark. Down to 12 on the shot. Going down low to White. One move. Tipped right to Ballard. Shot won't fall, and a rebound from Edmonds. And a cheapie there by Ballard. Quick swipe across the hand. Easy call. Side to Woodley. Good passing again by the Mustangs. Able to find the open shot. Just won't fall. Loose ball foul as Clark goes flying into the Wildcats bench. We're gonna get the foul on Woodley. Duffy still on the bench for the Wildcats with the 2 fouls. Wildcats have been able to find some offense as Dorsey nearly loses it off the screen. And Lovett tries to make something out of nothing, and that possession will end there after the rebound from Towns. Mustangs looking for the open shooter. That three way off the mark, an offensive rebound from Moit. Ball did not hit the rim, so shot clock won't reset, but it won't matter because Towns will get caught with the travel. We reach the halfway mark of the second quarter. 5 minutes till we go to halftime. Wildcats up by one, 23-22. Dorsey picks up her dribble at the elbow and turns it over. Kayla Kent, it's a 1-on-2. She beat a 1-on-3 in the first quarter, can't do it there. Love it now the other way, picks up her dribble and nearly turns it over, but finds Clark. A corner three, high arcing shot, no good. And a good effort from Dorsey, keeps it alive for the Wildcats. They go down low to White. Up and under, won't count. Picked up that pivot foot.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 1, Morgan Noyle. And for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 1, Tyasia Jordan.
So Noyle's going to check in for Lovett. Jordan will replace Kent for the Mustangs. Wildcats go for the steal. Don't come away with anything. And the floater in the lane. Off the back iron and falls in.
Tyasia Williams.
Noyle. Out of Ballard. And we get it out to Dorsey. He'll try a three. Rattles in. They're going to call it a 2. So she had her foot on the line.
Dorsey from Mariana Ballard.
Sticking with the zone. Moit going to try a three of her own. It won't go. Dorsey on the break. Wildcats have numbers. Clark takes it herself. Lay-in goes out, but Clark will be at the line for a pair of free throws.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul on number 10, Carrington Towns, her first. Second team foul. Carrington Clark at the line for your Wildcats, shooting 2.
Kara Scott at the scores table, set to check in. She'll come in and replace Clark if she'll make the free throw. But before that, we'll get a Mustangs timeout.
Timeout, Mid-Atlantic Christian University, a full team timeout.
I thought they did. Yeah, that's the only difference. Do you want to ask them? Will they even remember?
No, we just made it 2. Where is your second quarter? All right, so back out of the timeout. Carrington Clark at the line, 1 shot. Rattles out. 3.5 to go before halftime. Wildcats up by 2, 26-24. And completely thrown away there by Williams. That was an easy catch for head coach Jill Dunn.
Wildcats basketball.
Gotta say, if you have your speakers up, man, that'll catch you off guard every time. It scares me up here in the booth. A good front from Edmonds, and the Wildcats again turn it over. Williams will try a three. It's a good closeout by Ballard. Forced a tough shot. Dorsey works it around left side. Noyle comes across. Ballard set up at the free throw line. Ball in the hands of Scott. Not much movement. Tough pass. The extra look was there for White, but I don't think she was expecting that pass. I think she was thinking that Scott was going to shoot it and she was going to go for the rebound. A three from Towns off the right side. Ballard had it for a second, and Dorsey comes away with it. Dorsey in the lane. No good. Last touch by Noyle. It'll be Mustangs ball. Kent will check back into the game.
Checking in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 0, Kayla Kent.
She'll replace Towns. Lovett's
Also
gonna
in
check
for your
in.
Wildcats, number 11, Jayla Lovett.
She'll replace Ballard. Wildcats trying to go for a steal. Noyle nearly had one. Instead, on the other end, Edmonds will have a wide open look at three, and she misses badly. And a foul. I believe they're going to get Jordan. Going for the tie-up.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul, offensive foul on number 1, Taisha Jordan, her first. Third team foul.
So on the season, Wildcats average 72 points a game, and the Mustangs average nearly 52. Well, it looks like we're on pace to be around the 52 range, which benefits the Mustangs here. Turn it into an ugly match and keep it close, keep ball control. We've seen it tonight already. A lot of possessions with good passing and open looks. But on the defensive side, we get the foul call, and it's going to put Joya White at the line.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul on number 11, Judea Edmonds, her second. Fourth team foul. Joya White at the line for your Wildcats, shooting 2.
64% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Woodley set the check back in. She'll come in to replace Edmonds, I believe.
Checking in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 22, Regina Woodley.
Mustangs again able to break the press. Off the glass, right off the bench goes Regina Woodley.
Woodley.
Seconds to go. The floater from Lovett off the mark. Wildcats playing tight on the defense. Nearly come away with a steal. The good look inside off the glass. Tough shot from Williams falls.
Taisha Williams.
Lovett in the paint. Through the contact,
Jayla
able to convert.
Lovett.
Nice Euro step. Shot clock turned off, 15 seconds to go. Mustangs loose ball. And Wildcats come away with it and draw the foul.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul on number 1, Taisha Jordan, her second. 15 foul.
So with that foul right there, Wildcats now in the bonus. Wildcats have a chance at 2 points here.
Morgan Noyle at the line for your Wildcats, shooting 2.
9.9 seconds left on the clock. Wildcats up by 1. Noyle at the line, leaves the first one short. Noyle on the season so far, 100% free throw shooter. I think that shot will bring her down a little bit.
Checking in for Middle Atlantic Christian number 10, Carrington Towns.
Nevertheless, puts the Wildcats up by 2. Mustangs will have 8 seconds here to get something off. Williams right through the lane, no hesitation about it. Floater won't go. In a fight for the rebound, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wildcats ball. So 2 seconds left now. Maybe a chance for a last second Hail Mary shot. Or if you can throw it in deep enough. And Scott's gonna run it out. And that'll take us to halftime. Wildcats leading the Mustangs 30-28. We'll be back here at 15 minutes with third quarter action. welcome back. About 20 seconds away from starting this third quarter action. So a little discrepancy, I believe, in the scorebook and what was actually posted on the scoreboard. So we went to halftime thinking the Wildcats were only up 30-28. And it turns out the Wildcats are up 30-26. And Wildcats will have ball to start this third quarter. Taking the floor in the white uniforms for Wildcats, Carrington Clark running point, T. Dorsey, McDuffie, Lovett, and White. So original starters out there for your Wildcats to get this one started. McDuffie sat majority of that second quarter with 2 fouls. Back in there, Dorsey from the free throw line, jumper's good. Wildcats are going to start man defense in this third quarter. Tough shot and a rebound for White. Clark pushes it ahead through the traffic, finding Dorsey. The kick out. Lovett's going to try an open 3. Good!
3-point basket, Jayla Lovett from T. Dorsey.
Wildcats 2 for 2 to open up this third quarter. Woodley gets around one Wildcat, and it's kicked off the foot. We play on. Throwing ahead for Dorsey. Leaves it in, but turned right over as Kent able to throw it ahead to Woodley. Leaves it for Edmonds. Gets in the lane. Tough shot, won't go, but a foul called. It's going to be on White.
Johnson Wales foul on number 22, Joya White. Her first team foul.
Edmonds rattles in that first
Judea
shot.
Edmonds at the line, shooting 1.
And 1 of 2 there. McDuffie grabs the rebound. Lovett goes baseline. The floater's good.
Jayla Lovett.
Just like that, Wildcats out to a double-digit lead for the first time this game, 37-27. That's if the scoreboard's correct. Go inside, back to Edmonds, the kick out. Kent will try 3. In and out. And a fight for the rebound. Loose ball, tied up. It'll keep it here with the Mustangs. Moit to inbound. Throws it into Edmonds. Just outside the elbow. The screen from Woodley will step into that jumper from the free throw line. Shot no good, and a rebound from Lovett. That was really a bullet pass right to McDuffie, who was 2 feet in front of her. But thankfully, it just ricochets off the hand of a Mustang player. Keep it here. 24 on the shot. Throw it out to McDuffie. If you're just tuning back in, we're here in the third quarter with about 7:45 left to go. Wildcats up by 10, 37-27. Wildcats opening up this second half with some good shooting so far. Go down low, and McDuffie, turnaround jumper, in and out, and a rebound for Kent. Kent guarded out by Lovett. Gets the switch on White, goes right by, leaves the jumper short, and an offensive rebound for Woodley. Edmonds again working inside. Sidesteps one defender, and there wasn't a shot, so shot clock won't reset. The floater from Kent, no good, and Wildcats now out on the break with McDuffie leading the way. McDuffie, the Euro, takes it herself.
Jordan McDuffie.
Wildcats came to play in this third quarter. Get a Mustangs timeout. Wildcats up by 12, 39-27, 6:42 to go, third quarter action. All right, out of the Mustangs timeout, head coach Charles Troxel III talking it over with his team, how to get back into this one after the Wildcats coming out hot in this third quarter. Williams, who was checked in for Kent, is going to draw the offensive foul. Good job by Kent, standing her ground. Top of the key, White gives it up to Dorsey. Kick out McDuffie, straight on three. Left short, rebound for Moit. Lost the handle for a second, and they're going to say last touch by McDuffie. I don't know about that one. Looked like it was last touch by Moit. McDuffie definitely tried to reach for it, but saying she held off and didn't touch it.
Checking Middle Christian number 1, Taisha Jordan.
She tries to make her case to the official. So Mustangs will have 24 on the shot. Once they inbound, they find Edmonds, who will try a three. Good, nothing but net. That's a much-needed bucket there for the Mustangs.
Edmonds.
And, oh, they're going to call a jump ball on that one. I don't know about that one. It's two questionable calls in a row. Clark will inbound. Quick into Duffy. Backing down Woodley, going up with it.
Jordan McDuffie from Carrington Clark.
Tough bucket there for McDuffie. Dump it down to Woodley, guarded by White. White drew the double team. The good help defense from Dorsey. And the Wildcats are going to come away with it. They push it ahead. Dorsey, jumper no good. And a rebound from Woodley. Now Mustangs coming right back the other way. And that three, a brick. With the offensive rebound. And Jones is going to be at the line. Another foul. I believe it's going to be on White.
Johnswell's foul number 22, Joya White, her second team foul. Checking it for your Wildcats, number 14, Ayanna Blackman. Taisha Jordan at the line, shooting 2.
Again, this is the first game of a doubleheader tonight. We tip this one off at 3:30, and the men's will be scheduled to tip off at 5:30. I believe we'll be on schedule for that one. Clark racing ahead through the lane, sort of out of control. Got caught in the air heading out of bounds. Throws it up, and coming away with it is Moit. It's a 2-on-1, and good defense from Dorsey. She comes away with it. Dorsey might go coast to coast, gets it knocked out. They're going to say last touch by Dorsey. They're going to say Woodley deflected it off her thigh. Kayla Kent will check back in for Woodley.
Checking in for Middle Atlantic Christian, number 0, Kayla Kent.
Wildcats still with the double-digit lead. Williams, the floater, in and out. A rebound from Dorsey. Looked like Williams got caught in the head. Another 5-on-4 advantage for the Wildcats. They can't convert this time, and the refs will blow the whistle as Williams is down at the other end. I think she might have got poked in the eye.
Checking in for Middle Atlantic Christian, number 22, Regina Woodley. In for your Wildcats, number 5, Kara Scott.
I can see in the comments we have, if I read this correctly, the Assistant Athletic Director for, I'm guessing, JWU, which would be Christopher Chuck Charles. So we got the young prodigy checking in on the YouTube channel. Play resumes. Jordan gives it down to Kent. Double team by the Wildcats. Wide open underneath is Kent, able to bank that one off the glass.
Kayla Kent from Ariana Moit.
Love it, the step back jumper, no good. And a rebound for Kent. Scott guarding the ball. Jordan, wild shot, nearly goes, but another rebound for McDuffie. Dorsey across to Lovett. Going underneath to Blackman, guarded by Edmonds, gives it right up. 12 on the shot. Lovett hangs in the air, off the glass, no good. Wildcats starting to cool off here. And the pass up ahead for Woodley, just not there.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 24, Mariana Beller.
Ballard's going to check in for Lovett. He's had a couple good looks in the lane. Just hasn't been able to get any of those to fall. Ballard left all alone right off the bench. A made three. You give Ballard that much wide open
Mariana
space.
Ballard for 3 from Kara Scott.
It's going to force a Mustangs timeout. The Wildcats back up to 12 now, 44-32. Quick timeout for the Mustangs. Trying to regroup. They're down by 12, 44-32. They Again, this is the first meeting between these two teams on the season. Both conference rivals in the Eastern Metro Athletic Conference. And Ballard got a piece of it, and they're going to say it was deflected, so no backcourt violation. And they'll have to heave it here, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Both men's and women's basketball teams for the Wildcats, the majority of their remaining games of the regular season are all conference games. Right now, the women's team in great position to get in the USCAA playoff as Ballard tries again, that time way off the mark. But it's the men's team that has their work cut out for them, but it's not impossible. Hodges in for your Wildcats out of that timeout. Now guarding Edmonds, goes right by for the lay-in. Go into White, kick out, Hodges, that's a 2. Rims off and a rebound for Woodley. Woodley now will try deep 2, no good. Loose ball, last touch by the Mustangs. Scott pushing it ahead and picked off by Kent. I think Kent baited her on that one. Left Ballard all alone knowing she was going to make a break on that ball. And they were able to convert, get a couple points out of it on the other end. The Wildcats timeout is now Mustangs close the gap, only down by 8 with 1:02 left in this third quarter.
For 5:30, second game of our doubleheader this afternoon right here at the Wildcat Center Gym.
Wildcats ball out of the timeout. Referees let them inbound the ball before all the Mustangs were even down on defense. So Scott running point. White quickly into Hodges. Turnaround, jumper no good. Rebound for Jordan. Go inside to Evans. Trying to get around Hodges, shot no good. Loose ball gathered by Moit, deep in the corner, heads up play, but even more heads up play by Ballard. Not letting it go off her knee out of bounds, and it turns into points the other way for T. Dorsey.
T. Dorsey from Mariana Ballard.
Great play from Ballard there on the defensive end and able to find the outlet ahead to Dorsey. Shot clock is turned off, down to 6 seconds, gotta go quick, and it's kicked out of bounds, so Wildcats will have 4.4 seconds to work with before we head to the fourth quarter. Mustangs are gonna come up and press, so Wildcats won't get anything easy here. This will likely do it. Dorsey shoots it off the glass and no good. Now it'll take us to the fourth quarter. Wildcats back up by 10, 46-36. We'll be back here in a minute with the fourth quarter.
Wildcats on social media. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. On Instagram and Twitter, you can follow us at JWU Athletics CLT. Once again, on Instagram and Twitter, you can follow us at JWU Athletics CLT, or like our Facebook page at JWU Charlotte Athletics. Once again, on Facebook, you could Like us at JWU Charlotte Athletics. Get connected with your Wildcats right now from your phone or tablets on social media.
All right, back here for the fourth quarter. Mustangs will start with ball. Wildcats opened up that third quarter on fire, able to extend out to double-digit lead, and they've been able to maintain it. They lead 46-36. Mustangs not out of it yet. Edmonds to kick out, the high pass. Moit able to collect it, gets it deflected, and Scott takes it away. Scott finds White, stops right in front of the free throw line, and her shot is left short, and a rebound from Kent. Up ahead, Jordan, extra pass underneath. I think Jordan might have been able to take that one herself, and Duffy, 1-on-2, decides to take it back out. Dorsey looked like she was going to cut through the lane, might have had a chance for something. The Wildcats will get in their set with 12 on the shot. At the elbow, nice jumper from Dorsey.
T. Dorsey.
Edmonds, the backdoor pass. Again, Mustangs do a great job passing the ball, but at times they do one extra too many passes. And it ends up in a turnover or a bad possession just like that one. We've seen it here playing out in the third quarter and early in this fourth quarter. If you're open, take the shot. And here we go, Wildcats defense making a stand. They are putting the clamps on the Mustangs right now, and Dorsey gets hacked. She'll be at the line for some free throws. Foul's going to be on Moit.
Substitutions in for your Wildcats. Number 1, Morgan Noyle. Number 10, Carrington Clark. Mid-Atlantic Christian foul.
So the foul is on Moit. I don't think the officials turned to the scores table and announced it.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul on number 3, Ariana White, her second. First team foul. T. Dorsey at the line, shooting 1.
Dorsey, a 71% free throw shooter. There we go. Wildcats reach the half-century mark.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 11, Jayla Lovett.
Foul on Noyle, knocking down Edmonds, trying to go for that pass. They'll have the inbound on the baseline.
Johnson Wells foul number 1, Morgan Noyle, her first team foul.
Lob it into Kent. Guarded out by Noyle. Wildcats staying aggressive at their defense. And loose ball there for a second. Nobody really wanted to go for it. Body's on the ground, and the Wildcats come away with it. Outlet ahead. McDuffie will have the easy lay-in.
Jordan McDuffie from Jayla Lovett.
Defense turning into offense for the Wildcats this quarter. Edmonds trying to get around White. Goes baseline. The extra pass thrown in right to McDuffie. Another turnover, and Lovett gets the lay in the fall. It is all Wildcats
Jayla
right now.
Lovett from Jordan McDuffie.
Getting Mustangs timeout. 7:02 left to go in this one. Wildcats up 54-36.
Timeout, Mid-Atlantic Christian University at third.
We saw in the start of the third quarter, Wildcats, it was their shooting that got them their big lead. And then they kind of cooled off. And now here to start this fourth quarter, it's been their defense. They've been hellacious on defense. And a lot of turnovers resulting in points the other way. That's why they sit at a 18-point lead right now. You can see Coach Troxel animated with his team. If you're the Wildcats, keep doing what you're doing, man. So Hodges will check into the game for the Wildcats out of that timeout. Edmonds trying to get by Hodges. Shot won't fall, and a rebound for Kent. Finds Lovett, mid-range two, short. Loose ball collected by Jordan. Right at the elbow, they go back to Edmonds. Double team. Woodley hands it off to Moit, trying to get by Clark. Push off. Clark took the brunt of that one. Got hit in the lip. But that's the second time Clark's been able to draw the charge. And that'll be the third foul on Moit. Hands it off to White. Not there in the block. Gives it back up to Lovett. Cats moving up to the opposite side of the floor. And then they find Hodges underneath. The kick out. High arcing shot from Noyle, no good. And a rebound for Woodley. Outlet ahead to Kent. Foul called. Call the bump on Noyle.
Johnson Wells foul on number one, Morgan Noyle, her second team foul.
It's been Moit to inbound. Clark guarding the pass. Woodley trying to set up on the block against Hodges. Hodges doing a good job. Able to front Woodley. A lot of dribbling from Moit. In and out, the floater goes, and a rebound for Lovett. Racing ahead, only Towns to beat, runs right into Towns. They're gonna call a travel on Lovett, so the shot won't count. It was a tough shot that went down, but Lovett will get called with the travel. Again, stick around after the conclusion of this one, for the men's teams to tip off. That one's set for 5:30. I believe we'll still be on track for that.
Johnson Wales foul on number 11, Jayla Lovett, her third team foul. Checking in for your Wildcats, number 23, Trinity Graham.
So Graham's going to check in to replace Lovett. Get Towns to inbound. They would find Edmonds. Spins, puts up a tough shot, falling down. Woodley gets hacked. I believe that's going to be a foul on Hodges.
Johnson Wales foul on number 31, Leslie Hodges, her fourth team foul.
Woodley, a 44% free throw shooter. So once this game ends, this stream will end, and you'll have to back out to our main page on the YouTube Wildcat Athletics page, and you'll see a separate stream for the men's game pop up, and that'll be the one you want. White draws the double team, able to find Clark, straight on three, short, fight for the rebound. Two Wildcats in the mix there. Clark's gonna move in and find Graham. Hodges out on the wing, tries a two, good!
Leslie Hodges from Carrington Clark.
Up ahead quickly to Woodley, trying to go right by White, and another foul call. All right, foul starting to rack up here for the Wildcats. They just picked up
Johnson
four.
Wales foul on number 22, Joya White, her third, 15 foul.
About 4 fouls.
Checking it for
about
Mid-Atlantic
4 minutes
Christian,
of
number
play.
1, Taisha Jordan.
Now, it's going to put the Mustangs in the bonus the rest of the way, which
Judea
will
Edmonds
go
at
a
the
long
line,
way in
shooting two.
their comeback attempt. You got to make the free throws. That one rattles out. Fortunately, I do not have any live stats in front of me. I believe they're having to print them off down there at the scorers table, as I've seen Chuck running in and out after every quarter to bring back a few sheets of paper, and that's the live stats, I'm pretty sure. Which usually they're just on computers that I can look at, but I can't look at it right now. But if I had to guess for your Wildcats, based on this game, I would say Dorsey or McDuffie is going to be your leading scorer for your Wildcats. I'd say the shooting, we're probably as a team shooting in the 30s right now. Clark to inbound on the baseline, finds Hodges, puts up a quick shot, no good. Last touch by the Wildcats this time, so it'll be Mustangs ball with 4:03 remaining. Wildcats still up by 18 against their EMAC rival. Towns trying to get by Graham. And another foul call, 2 shots coming up for Towns.
Johnson Wales foul on number 23, Trinity Graham, her first. Carrington Towns at the line, shooting 2.
Well, I might have pulled the old broadcaster's jinx on this one. You know, I said men's game tips off at 5:30. It looks like we're on track for that one. I don't know. The pace of this one's definitely slowed down in this quarter. And if Wildcats keep fouling at the rate they do, we're going to be here for a while. And a rebound from White. But it's hard to see a comeback attempt when Mustangs unable to knock down these free throws. The Wildcats just take every possession. Yeah, oh, good move by Hodges. Can't finish, but a rebound from Noyle. Hodges looks inside for Graham, not there. Pass thrown away, and Scott and Dorsey will check in.
Checking in for your Wildcats, number 3, T. Dorsey. Number 5, Kara Scott.
Noyle and Clark will
And
check
also
out.
number 14, Ayanna Blackman.
And Blackman will replace White. .320 to go. Wildcats looking to stay perfect in conference play this year. They're 3-0 so far in the season. Woodley, the strong move inside, in and out, and a rebound from Blackman. Hodges out on the wing, finds Scott, gives it up. Dorsey now. Trying to find Blackman. Lost it for a second. We get the jump ball called. It was a quick whistle, but it'll keep it here with the Wildcats. Scott lobs it up to Dorsey. Two on the shot. Dorsey puts one up. Good! That's a 2, not a 3, but nevertheless, what a shot.
T. Dorsey.
Jumper from Towns, no good. A rebound for Scott. Dorsey in the paint, laying, no good. Rebound for Blackman, goes right up with it, blocked by Edmonds. Edmonds going right at Blackman, draws the foul.
Substitutions in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, number 23, Natalie Cooper. For your Wildcats, number 1, Morgan Noyle.
So Cooper will see her first action tonight.
Johnson Wales foul number 14, Ayanna Blackman, her first.
That one rims off, a rebound for Hodges, under 2 to play. Wildcats look like they're on their way to moving up to 12-2 on the season, 4-0 in conference play. After the conclusion of this one, they'll be heading on up to Virginia Beach as they play Regent. Both teams will be up
Christian
there.
foul number
Women's
0.
team leaving tonight.
Kayla Kent,
Men's
her
team will
second.
be leaving early in the morning.
Third team foul.
And Regent, another EMAC rival. As I mentioned, majority of these games down the stretch for both men's and women's basketball are going to be EMAC conference games. Hodges there in the mix, draws the foul.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul number 11, Judea Edmonds, her third. Fourth team foul.
So Hodges has to head to the sideline for a second. Maybe she lost a contact. I don't know if she wears glasses or not. You don't really see that information in a player biography, but yeah, I believe she's putting the contact back in. And she knocks down the free throw. That was the team leader, McDuffie, helping her out, giving her the assist there with the contacts. She knocks down a pair of free throws. Wildcats up by 20. Shot off the glass, no good from Edmonds. Rebound from Noyle. Finds Graham. He's going to get called with a trap of no shot. Out ahead to Edmonds. Another tough shot. Won't fall. A rebound for Scott. Pushing it ahead for Noyle. We cross 1 minute left to go.
Morgan Noyle.
Refs letting the contact go. Back-to-back possessions. It either could have been a block or a charge on Hodges, and officials are just letting things go, letting this one close out. Hodges passes on the 3, goes inside, takes a closer shot, can't get the roll. Ball falls out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball with 35 seconds left. So get one more stop and you'll be able to run the clock out. when this one concludes, go back to the Wildcats homepage on the YouTube channel, and we will close out of this stream and open up a new stream for the men's basketball game. Lay-in for Kent is good. And shot clock turned off. Wildcats can run the clock out of this one and walk out of here with a win. They will move to a 7-game win streak. Mackey's 4-game win streak will come to an end. And we get the whistle call, so won't end just yet. But the foul was on Kent. Going to put Scott at the line.
Mid-Atlantic Christian foul number 1, Tasia Jordan, her third.
You see the sportsmanship from Kent and Scott, which, fun fact, Kayla Kent was a Wildcat at one point.
Kara Scott at the line, shooting 1.
Kayla Kent was a Wildcat her freshman year. Obviously transferred to now the Mustangs. Shot in and out. Edmonds just going to run it out. And that'll do it. That's the final buzzer. Your Wildcats win this one 62-42. Wildcats will improve to 12-2 on the season, 4-0 in conference play, and the Mustangs will fall to 9-6 and 3-1 in conference play. Again, stick around to the men's game. We will get that one up and running here shortly. Stay tuned.